But yeah, so basically, at the end of the movie, it turns out... Fart noises will make anything funny. It doesn't matter. Tried at funerals, tried at church.
I just did that.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. I loved every second of it.
At the end of the movie, the father of the family is taking Torgo's place, and he's like, I watched this place for my master. So it's like, the twist ending. It's basically like having your nuts twisted. It's like, yeah, it's a surprise, but it's not necessarily good.
The woman and the little girl.
The little girl
Master's bride.
Now Master's bride.
So now
Take
we
that
have
what you will.
implicit pedophilia.
The 8-year-old girl who was paid by a little bicycle is now getting.
So they tempted her
by
with toys.
She's tied to a pole.
Yeah, she is tied to a pole,
and she's the bride of some dude with a porno stash.
It's true.
Now I know why this is Quentin Tarantino's favorite movie.
It actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it explains everything. Quentin Tarantino actually owns one of possibly the only copy of this in 33mm,
and he calls it his favorite comedy.
I don't blame him
of all time.
I
didn't really find it funny. I killed myself.
Well, no, I mean, we can totally understand what he means by that. That just means that I think that clearly means Quentin Tarantino has a much better sense of humor than we do. Okay, so that's basically it for the movie in terms of what it is.
And trust me, every little bit of plot detail that we just gave, which was approximately 5 seconds worth, is more than they gave. No, it's more than they gave in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's stretched out over 69 minutes.
And this is also this is also combining internet research with our own theories, because the movie's so vague, we have no idea honestly what happened.
I will literally tell you this for those of you out there who haven't seen it, who are sitting there saying, wow, I got to see this movie because I love movies and blah blah blah. Literally, check it out. Nothing happens.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, I highly recommend, if you are going to watch it, just watch the MST3K version.
Yes.
At least you can have some enjoyment.
But as Leach said, it was one of the only MST3Ks. It's like, we're even... Was it Mike or Joel?
It was Joel.
That was a Joel era because Mike was in it as Torgo.
Yeah, Mike was as Torgo's pizza delivery.
As Torgo's pizza delivery, yeah.
Your pizza is here.
Yeah.
Okay, but as I said, like, I think it's funny that in our first episode we said all our movies will be brought to us by Netflix. Netflix does not carry this. We had to.
And they carry everything.
Everything except this.
Even Netflix is like Manos.
Where'd you have to go to the Amazon Marketplace or did Amazon store?
I had to go to Amazon Marketplace to get a copy.
You stored it for how
tried
much?
doing it the questionable way through torrents, but even that way you cannot get a legitimate copy of the original dub. Some people have redubbed the movie their own way. You got to go original or nothing.
And how much did you end up having to shell out for this gem? What was
$4.
Was it $3.99?
Wow,
it was $3.99.
Wow, you got gypped.
Wow, you could have gotten like $4.
You could have gotten me a half a pack of smokes.
Yeah,
I know. That's half a pack of smokes.
Or one Manos, the Hands of Fate.
Alright, so that's basically it for Manos as it is. It's fucking terrible. I don't think we have to have a rating system.
No, they're all
everything we talk about here is
if we like it, we will say we like it. If we don't like it,
thumbs down.
Yeah, no, this. I'm glad we got it out of the way now, though.
It'd kind of be like seeing a Bigfoot completely shaved. It'd be horrifying, but you almost want to see it just for the curiosity
Manos
aspect.
Smells like Bigfoot.
And the truth of the matter is, if we watch this later in our podcasting career, we would become desensitized to the horror that is Manos, the Hands of Fate.
I've been watching movies since I was like 6,
and nothing makes
Manos
better.
Is still. Yeah, I seized. I convulsed. I went to a very happy place.
I know.
Where there
we
were
wanted
titties.
you to just die because it would have made you happy.
You know, yeah, I would have been very blissful. Although I would have gotten, you know, maybe if I'm good enough to get into heaven, I would have gotten there. St. Peter would have been like, you lived a good life, but you went out watching Manos?
More than once.
That's kind of a waste, dude. You're going to hell. But you know what? Just send me back to watch Manos.
That'd be great, though. You said you go to this wonderful coma land where, like, naked chicks with big tits or, like, with
and
beer.
there's Torgo.
No. It's like
welcome to heaven, Leach.
They have beer and just copies of John Carpenter movies, and it's like, it's like, oh, this is heaven.
Yeah. And then eventually you guys rile me out of my
wake up,
fantasy.
If we have to suffer.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Have to
You're not getting out of
it.
it.
Shock them.
You bastard.
All right, so that's Manos. Please, if you like shit we do, you got to check it out.
And don't kill yourself. We need listeners.
Yeah, do not kill yourself. If you've seen Manos, if you like Manos, if you agree with us that it's terrible, or if you just think that we're insane, or if you have another shit to recommend us, please drop us a line at movienight@gmail.com. That's shit with the I as a period because we can't swear in the email address, but we can swear as much as we want in the podcast, which is very funny, yes. So that's sh.tty movie night at gmail.com.
And you can also contact Torgo at mayovag at yahoo.com.
Or you can just check out his MySpace account.
He has he's my friend on MySpace.
Torgo, the actor who played Torgo, actually committed suicide within months.
We're ending
on
a
really?
happy note.
Yes, he committed suicide within months of this. He became permanently crippled by that poor apparatus that made him walk that way.
Doesn't that just make the movie funnier?
It's like just knowing what it caused.
Knowing that it caused someone so much pain they killed themselves. Thank you for cheering us up at the end of it.
But you got to figure, that's what happened to the actors. Imagine what happened to us.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we're going to cripple each other and kill each other.
I'm climbing the clock tower tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm climbing the clock tower.
No, don't do that, man. We've got only a half day of work.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, we've got a 3-day weekend and a half day of work tomorrow, so we're going to need.
What a way to celebrate the birth of our nation! We're recording this on July 1st.
It is the ultimate proof of freedom because it was written, directed, produced, and funded by the same guy.
By a shit peddler
from Texas.
Whatever. In other countries, they can't make films at all. You got to at least respect that this piece of shit came out. Doesn't mean you have to respect the movie itself.
Actually, I respect the other countries because they would have stopped this movie.
It's true.
We would not have had to sit through Manos, The Hands of Fate today.
The federales would have stopped it.
Yeah.
But what is it? It's July 1st.
Today's July 1st.
Today's July 1st. Michael Jackson did die when we.
Probably during the recording.
During our recording, it actually happened. When we started recording, if you listen to episode 0, he was in a coma, and as soon as we hit stop, Mr. Flanagan hit refresh on CNN, and it said he was dead. So. Adios,
also,
Mike.
Sadly, Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
Carl Malden.
Today. He was
Streets of Philadelphia. He's a great actor. Lots of old stuff.
So he's a good and talented person. That's why I
know
him.
That's why I know who he is.
He wasn't in Manos, so he's off your radar.
Because everyone involved with Manos, even the little girl, I think, has disappeared off the face of this planet.
So anyway, we just want to say adios, Mike. Music was good, but thank you for Thriller. Seriously.
I've been listening to his music.
I have too.
I just rewatched Thriller for I hadn't seen it.
Best video ever.
Yeah, in its entire time. And
should we add Moonwalker to the list?
No, I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
Can anyone even find a copy of Moonwalker?
I've been looking for Moonwalker. Send it to us.
Yeah, we will send it back.
Yeah,
we promise.
No, I've never seen that. I don't know. But
I loved it when I was a kid. I can't validate whether it was any damn good as a movie because it was basically just a giant kiss my ass, from Michael Jackson. But still, at the time, he was a man who's well worth kissing. Let me tell you.
Okay.
For the record, we have just reached the 30-minute mark. We have actually reached half the length of the movie.
Manos is 69. We got to go for another 4.5 minutes.
We still have the
That's
we
still
have to do the and we have a news update.
We do.
Ladies and gentlemen, movie news update. Uwe Boll has still not sucked my balls.
That's right.
This concludes movie news.
As Flanagan's roommate, I can validate the story that I can corroborate that Uwe Boll has not yet been here to suck Flanagan's balls. So get on that.
You're almost like a little kid waiting at the mailbox for a package every day.
I'm waiting.
It's coming. I know it's
Uwe's the one getting the package.
Okay, so as he said, hat. It is time to choose next week's movie.
First, I have an order of business I want to bring up.
What's that?
Considering we mentioned it last week, I feel I also need to mention it episode.
That's the sound. Sorry, that's the sound of the hat just churning up the shit. I'm hoping we can hear that.
The best part about the hat is for everything we pull out of it, we usually add 6 more. That's how
That's
many
true.
We watch at least
every
3
week.
more
Yeah,
movies.
it's just because
besides Manos, we also watched 2 other movies within the last couple of days.
Yeah, we did.
Seabeast and Zardoz.
Seabeast and Zardoz. What was your point of view?
Well, it's not going to be funny anymore. But monster. What I was going to say, basically, just as an order of business,
Mr. Black
in the middle today. So we're going to kill time. Ash is in the middle. Sorry, by having him go skiing.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the skiing position today.
Yeah, he's
in the middle.
The ski seat.
Got my 2 poles.
So yeah,
but
no hard left.
We rolled the dice. He lost. He's in the middle, and he gets to pick from the hat.
Yes. I rolled the dice, and technically, did I win or lose by having to draw from the hat?
You lost.
You have to stick your hand in.
Okay. All right. I am shaking the hat, jiggling it up, and I am going to reach in.
No, not that one.
You don't even see
anything but that.
All right, they come on little pieces of paper. They're all rolled up like a fortune cookie.
Please be blank. Please be blank.
It's not blank. I checked. All right.
No, I added blank.
Here we're looking. We've got Fuck.
Wow,
Hostel 2.
No!
Electric Boogaloo. God.
Oh,
Oh man.
Which one of us owns it?
Me.
He does.
Okay.
I'm the
does.
dickhole that spent money on it.
Speaking of
So I have to bring that back. Yeah, full of.
Oh man. No, seriously.
At least it wasn't 3D.
Oh man.
When we saw Hostel 2 for the first time, we watched it at Mr. Leach's other tradition that he started, Halloween Horror Fest, which is just 3 days of drinking and actually good horror movies.
Some
shit. Yeah,
we,
but
we
like,
have a
after
nice
all, we
mix
did
of
watch
good and
Hostel too.
Well, we'll explain all of our history.
Deathbed.
Yes, we will explain all of our history with Hostel for the next episode, including the first one. But we had seen the first one,
which is good.
As a group, the consensus was that we liked it. We may not have thought it was the greatest movie ever, but we all gave it a general thumbs up.
It had Mika.